I tell folks, look, there's two things that are missing in society: the fear of the Lord and the fear of the church. The fear of the Lord, that's prayer. The fear of the church, that's political. Okay, let's just be real about it. In other words, why does every time there's an election coming up, the candidate wants to speak from your pulpit? Because he knows you represent votes. And because of that, some elections, I remember...
And by the way, that's not a bad deal. That should be a compliment to you as a pastor. If he wants to speak, that means you have a group of influencers if you'll use that group. You don't have to do it for a party or a philosophy. You do it for philosophy, biblical philosophy. But political people should recognize, ooh, I don't want to cross that church. Here's what they believe about this issue, and I don't want to get the wrong side. Pastors shouldn't say, oh, I'm going to run away from that. I don't want to be political. That's not being political. That's standing for an influence of righteousness, and you ought to be grateful that people see that, potential. Hopefully the pastor will take that potential and turn it into reality so that there is, as you say, a fear of the church as well as a fear of the Lord.
Yes, and in that, we go from having influence to having power. And that's the transition that needs to take place. And we're beginning to see it across the country where the church is moving from influence. Influence means, well, we know you got numbers. Okay, power means those numbers are actually turning out. Okay, when we can move to that place, then the church can once again begin to set precedents of biblical values in their communities. And we start community by community by community. Next thing you know, we take over the state, we take over the nation.
That's what we're emphasizing here is keeping faith in America.